Alright, we're reading chapter 43 of Bakemonogatari. Senjo Gahara has just arrived on the scene in an amazing outfit, I'm just gonna say. Watching her boyfriend struggle in vain in the gigantic monkey fist of her former kohai. Oh, Shino, that ass, Araragi, assuming that she was called to the scene by that old man. He went through my stuff and used my phone inside to call. Why did he call her now of all times? If I'm not going to be of any use, at least get your own butt over here, Oshino. So I think Araragi is kind of freaked out for a number of reasons. First off, he kind of thinks maybe Senju Gahara is in danger. Kanbaru is not in the most stable state of mind right now. Plus, he knows that if Kanbaru is in danger, i.e. Araragi's true vampiric powers are going to need to be called in effect, he really doesn't want Senju Gahara to see that. At all points, at all costs, he really wants to retain what little is left of his humanity. And if you think back to the fight that started this whole arc, it feels so long ago now, when he got his bikes blowing up, he was never really confident that he would lose, or how do I put this? He was pretty sure that he would win. He just didn't want to have to really go too far in winning, you know? And that Senju Gahara showing up, just as she did now, is really what retained his humanity, I think is how he put it. So, it's like now he's in between a rock and a hard place. Will he completely demonize to regain control of the situation? I don't know. Kanbaru begins to scream. She drops Araragi, whose bottom half is not quite there. Her gigantic hand dissolving into the air. She flies backwards from the force of it. Kanbaru fly off like that. Standard power of love bullcrap. I don't think it's power of love bullcrap. I think it's just she doesn't want to fight like this. Fell over my own, see? Tricked me when you said you tripped over your own. Kept Kanbaru's abnormality a secret. So a fitting death. So going out, you promised you wouldn't do it ever again. Is that right? That's right. That's right. You did promise never ever to death. Never ever to lie, sorry. All these subliminal feelings of death that I'm getting from this image made me misspeak. Look at the skulls in her hair. That's so cool. Look at her eyes. She has like Rick and Morty pupils. Those are the pupils of death. That's real hidden highlight cute Rick and Morty lore. But if you have those pupils, they're the pupils of death. Anyways, no. It's just she's really, really, really cold right now. I shuddered. I never even felt this. We're getting pummeled by that raincoat. This vast amount of fear. So he thinks again of the god of jealousy that he imagined some number of chapters ago, but he's kind of dismissed it. Looks like you've already died 10,000 times, so I'll let you off just this once. That's her laugh. Her eyes in both shots of this page are just so fantastic. Oh man. True fear. Kanbaru crawling. Oh, she rights herself. She's in like a running pose, actually. She's locked onto Araragi. And she's looking to sprint. That was an unexpected start. She flies in. A two-person race that never happened in middle school. Ah, that's right, that's right. So this is back. Kanbaru has already decided that she can't ever lose because she thinks that will cause what she believed at the time to be the monkey's paw to run wild. So that's why they had the free throw contest. She declined the sprint. And now it's really happening. But look. Senju Gahara is so much closer. She's twice as close. So as long as Kanbaru, even amped up like this, isn't twice as fast as her, she might be able to intervene. Senjogohara was the former middle school ace. On the other hand, we have a top-class athlete, class abnormality, using the monkey's paw to move along, trying to finish off Araragi, not even caring that Senjogohara is here. She was shocked for a minute and retreated, but in the end, I think she's still wanting to finish this. Despite the extra distance. Oh! Oh! Senjogohara gets in the way. Just by an inch, she manages to reroute her attack. Her whole body convulsing as she falls away. Stopped her fist. Is she in pain? Her body's a total mess. Don't get close until I heal. Yeah. And because it's gross, right? Is that what he's saying? I know it's you here. You're thinking along the lines of everyone will be solved if I die. Yeah, I mean, I think deep down that's kind of what he was thinking too. That he goes and he fights Kanbaru, and either they fight to such a stalemate that the pact is revoked, and she doesn't have to continue fiending for his blood anymore, or he just dies, and then everything works out for everyone else, basically. All these looks she's giving him. Oh, it's so strong. I love that this is like the core of Senjogohara's personality. This cold disapproval of heroic, of like overdoing it, of self-sacrifice, of foolish heroism, you know? It fits so perfectly in a series like this because it always just kind of comes down to that stare of like, what were you thinking? Easily broken through the arm. If I did that, in a crueler way to destroy Kanbaru's arm than simply slicing with Shinobu's blade. My life wasn't completely lost into springback abnormality. What's happening now is more like an extra. Besides, I relied on Kanbaru. Yeah, he did. I like this little simple catechetism type prayer symbol, you know, something that you imagine some young religious person would carry with them. Underhanded scheming, malicious regret, get back whatever Senjogohara lost, and stay next to her. No intention to give my prison to Kanbaru. I really don't. It's going to get taken away as compensation for the wish, and to let her off. Isn't it a joke? Your cheap sense of self-sacrifice is completely and utterly unnecessary. Oh, see? That just says it all. It's like every single arc, she can just show up and look at him like that and say that. And it's just, it never gets old. It's just so funny to me. I killed Araragi-kun. To use whatever means I have to kill Kanbaru. I believe I said that before. Yeah. That was the movie that they sketched out back when they were studying just a few days ago. Or just the day before, perhaps? I don't know. Want to make me a murderer? Can't even tie that easily. All great help. Unnecessary meddling and unwelcome nuisance. If you're the one being all that to me, it may not be so bad after all. Oh man. That probably really hurts for Kanbaru to hear. Because in the end, it was because she honored Senjogohara too much. Well, I shouldn't say too much, but more than Araragi did. That she actually backed off. That she didn't become a nuisance. That she didn't meddle. That she didn't want to become unwelcome. But now, she sees that that was all she wanted after all. That was all she really needed. Senjogohara approaches Kanbaru. Splayed out? Is that the word I'm looking for? On the ground here. Osashiburi! Glad to see you so energetic and lively. Oh man. And here we see the first kind of hybridized face. Half the shadowed, glowing eye and half her real human mouth. Just as it's embraced with one human hand and one ape hand. Poor Kanbaru. What can she do now? think I get it. Kanbaru's will was actually the one stopping the Revenable's attacks, but I was wrong. It's her nature. Abnormalities obey their nature. Rainy Devil grants the back of the wish. The front is still the front. Still a valid wish in the end. Oh, yeah. So this alone kind of fulfills the wish, doesn't it? Then Senjo Gahara returns to her. Managed to pull off something that Araragi Kayami could never do. Yeah. She returned to her. She said hello again. She revoked the distance that she had put between them. And at first she had hesitated to do this because she said, I never want to go back to the facade. I never want to go back to that false life I was living when I was the idol of the school and the track star and something that all these kohai were looking up to. But in the end, she, in maybe kind of sacrificing part of herself, she does it. She comes back to Kanbaru. Even though maybe the relationship that she must have with Kanbaru, the adoration and worship that Kanbaru has for her, doesn't sit well with her, she still returns to it. For her sake. For Araragi's sake. So that he doesn't have a crazy psycho gorilla stalker for the rest of his life. Alright, another cute Shinobu plus donut picture. Imagine you were only reading the manga. You had never seen the anime or the light novels. And then you're always just like, why is this vampire lady always eating donuts? Like, there's so many things that are just inexplicable that are just kind of casually, like, mimetically referenced to. Anyways, maybe some of the people watching this video are in that situation. I kind of doubt it, but if you are, I'm curious to hear what you think of the plot so far, what you think is going to come next. I hope I haven't given too much away. I've been trying not to just, like, blatantly give out spoilers. Also, just because there's a lot of this I don't remember. Like, there's a lot of things that are familiar to me, but it's not like, oh yeah, and then this happens. Oh yeah, and then this happens, you know? Like, I don't really remember what happens next. I don't really know how we transition from this into the next arc. So we'll find out, because it's happening too. This guy's name, Soichiro Yamamoto, sounds really familiar. I feel like this person draws a series I'm familiar with. Wow, okay, so I have this text recognition plugin. It's like very unreliable. You know, it's not that great. Sometimes I wonder why I even have it. But then sometimes it actually like turns out really nicely. Let's see if we can get these ones too. Maybe it got upgraded recently. That's on a roll. But at any rate, it got this guy's name in one. In one! And then I remembered who it was. Is the guy who does like Takagi-san and this one, which I'm reading about ninja girls with big foreheads, and this one I'm reading about a shogi girl with big forehead, and a bunch of other stuff. So that's cool. This doesn't seem like it's working. Oh wow! Sorry, demo. Samba wa something sette kuru. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. Isn't that cool? Except that this one is wrong. This is like approach, not. I think this is like prison or something. No, it's not. It's whatever. I don't care anymore. All right, let's just read the next chapter. Let's just move on. Okay.